Hi, this is Lloyd here from Uber Web Design, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install the subscriber box right here, opt-in box, whatever you want to call it. What it allows you to do is capture email addresses and names and get people to subscribe to your list. This way you can connect with them later on through email marketing. So it's a really great tool. I recommend that every small business website has one of these opt-in boxes, and it's really easy to do. In my last video I mentioned that it takes about an hour to do. I don't know what I was thinking with that. Maybe I was including email communication and hunting around for your MailChimp login or Aweber login and getting that code, but whatever it is, this is actually really simple to do. It takes about 10 minutes and we're going to do it hopefully in about 10 minutes here and knock it out, and you'll be able to do this on a WordPress site or a regular HTML CSS site, and I'm going to show you how to do it on both. So this right here, actually I'll show you real quick. This is my blog, okay? You can see that the opt-in box is already there. I'm going to show you, if you use WordPress and you're already familiar with this, this is the WordPress dashboard. And under the appearance sidebar, you're going to go to widgets. And as you can see, this is the MailChimp widget. I'm just going to remove it. And now if I refresh my blog, it's gone. So there's no opt-in box because this widget was creating it. Basically, how you get that widget is by adding a plugin. So you could go to plugin, add new. I'll just go to install plugins because you can get them both from here. As you can see, this MailChimp plugin is what creates that widget. And then you have some settings here. Right, I'll go to those in a second. But if you don't have this, just go to add new, search for MailChimp, and you should see it right there. I wouldn't doubt that Aweber and other email list managers have that as well, but I work with MailChimp, so that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So settings, MailChimp setup, and essentially these are your subscription box options. You can look through these with a little bit more detail depending on what you want to do. I haven't really customized it as far as colors and everything. You can do that if you wanted to match your website, but I'll show you also how to set it up with the HTML code using a text widget. So let's go back to the widgets here. The MailChimp widget is there, so we refresh. And there you go. The opt-in box is back there. Now I'm going to show you how to do it with the text widget. So text, you can actually put HTML in that this box right here. I actually have my form stuff here, which I'll just copy all of it and then paste it in there. And I'll show you where to get that, okay, in just a moment. So when I save that, there should be two forms now on my blog. And as you can see, we have subscribe to our mailing list right here. And you scroll down, and here's one that was made from the code that I just put in this text widget, right? And then here's one made from the MailChimp widget. So that's how you install it on WordPress. You can do it either way. Either way works. You can probably get a little bit more customization out of it if you go the code route, but I understand, there's actually a lot to look at here. I don't even like messing with it, but it's always an option. So let me go ahead and remove that, and I'll show you exactly where to find that that code. So basically, if you sign into MailChimp, right, you go to lists, click on your list, and then you'll see sign up forms. This is what you need, embedded forms. You click on that and it'll give you all the options. It'll actually generate this code for you. So that's essentially it. There's a lot of options here. You can look over that and customize it as you want. You get the super slim, which is just the email. That's kind of neat. Keeps it nice and clean and simple. Naked is essentially no CSS. There's no styling on it whatsoever. A little bit less, well, looks like a lot less code. And there's probably not JavaScript or anything else in there, form validation. I'm not quite sure, but you have to you know, if you don't want to mess with it a whole lot, I'd probably just go with the classic and, you know, just copy and paste and be done with it. So here is, I'm using the foundation framework. Let me go ahead and refresh this page. Yeah, there we go. This is just an example page. You know, hopefully your site looks a lot better than this. But this is just for the purpose of demonstrating how to edit the opt-in, but you know, how to install the opt-in box on an HTML CSS page. So while that's refreshing, I'm going to go and show you. Here's the code editor that I like to use. This is essentially where we're going to put it, because this large -4 columns is where the sidebar exists. And it looks like, let me go ahead and save this so I could show you without that. Okay, so this is basically what it looks like when you start, when you get it fresh. So I'm using the web developer tools down here. If you're on a PC, you can just hit F12 and that'll come up for you. You can also just go here, tools, and then it's in developer tool, Control-Shift-I. As you can see, that gets rid of it, but F12 is the easy way. So this is a tool that will help you locate where you want the code to be. So we're working on the sidebar. This is where we want it to be. If you hit the magnifying glass, you can just hover over and it'll show which code, which markup is creating this. So we're going to look for large -4 columns, right? And this is where it is in the code. I just skipped right to it. So this is essentially it. Under that getting started headline, we have the paragraph and then the list. So we're going to replace this with the code that we just grabbed. So I'm going to show you. I have it already copied in the notepad. It's quite a bit of code, right? And so from the unordered list all the way up to that paragraph, we're going to leave the header just for the sake of it. And then we're going to save that. Refresh. And we should get an opt-in box here in just a moment. And there it is. So as you can see, this is the H4 tag that we left. That's the header. And there's the big old subscribe to our mailing list. And not a whole lot of styling. It kind of reverts to the styling. Well, actually, there's a lot of CSS for this example that I'm giving you, and it looks like it overrode the form CSS. So you don't have to worry about that stuff. If you need any help with it, just get in touch. But as you can see, all it is a copy and paste operation, and you can have a mailing list really quickly. So in under 10 minutes, you know, you can set it up on a blog, you can set it up on a regular HTML CSS site, and there's really not a whole lot of complexity to it. It's just a matter of finding that code generated, you know, in your list manager dashboard here. So you find that, you copy and paste it into your site code, and then you'll be able to start capturing email addresses and marketing to people who want to connect with your business. So I recommend that for every small business website. As you can see, it's like really quick to implement, and you're going to get a great return on having one of these mailing list opt-ins on your site. You'll be able to email you know, specials, special discounts and stuff like that, special events, and be able to bring more people in the door that way. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you so much for watching this video.